This is again Africa. What they done? They are spreading some of the diseases that is very fast spreading diseases. What they are in 1890s? What they done? They are spreading the disease for to cattle plague, and the or the render pest had a terrifying impact on the people livelihood. Because of the this cattle and rearing of the cattle was the one of the major livelihood what they was earning the African people, and they are giving the disease to the animals, then they are losing their livelihood. Then this disease spread like a forest fire in the whole of Africa and killed 90% of the cattle. 90% of the cattle they are losing because of the these diseases. And what is happening in the late 19th century, Europeans came to Africa to establish plantations and mines. What was their aim? They want to get the workers for what? For working for the plantations. That's why they are doing all these things. What they are doing? They are spreading the disease in between the animals, and they are losing their animals. That's why what is happening? Their people become workless, means without any employment. Then what they are doing? The last of the 19th century, they are coming there, and they are getting the people with they are ready to work for a small wage, because there is no other way to live to them. There is no livelihood to them. That's why what they done? They have spread diseases and try to kill all the animals. That is 90% of the animals died. So the African people, they are becoming unemployed. Then what is happening? That's why the Europeans, they will get the workers with very less wage or cheaper labor they are getting. So what they are doing? They are coming for the they are taking the land resources, and they are making the mineral resources, and they are starting plantations as well as mines. And for that plantation and mines, they are taking the workers with the cheap labor. That is the one of the method used by Europeans to make their colony or develop colony. This is another one dark side of colonization. Okay, we will move to next one. Then how it the cattle plague, how it is increasing or spreading. The Rinder's pest arrived in Africa in the late 1880, and it was carried by infected cattle imported from British Asia to feed the Italian soldiers invading the British people. They are bringing the some of the cattle which is already got diseases, that is from Asia, like that British Asia they are saying, because the animals, it is coming from Asia, that is under the control of British, and they are taking that animals to Africa. Purposely they are taking, and with the help of the to invade the countries already taken the African part, those who are ruling the Africa. For example, Germany or Italy, like that country was already reached in Africa, but British want to get all these things under them. For that purpose they are doing all these things. And the loss of the cattle destroyed the African livelihood, and planters and mines owners and the colonial government now successfully monopolized. What they are doing? They are making their monopoly on the because of that cattle become very less, and they are becoming the monopoly of the rearing of the cattle, and they are earning money, and they are starting plantations, they are having mines. With that they are starting taken the monopoly of the cattle resource also. So like that they exploited African continent, not only African continent, other continents also, especially African continent. And now we are moving to next one, endangered labor migration from India. What it means, that first we want to see, then why they moved from India to other parts. Then endangered laborers means the a bonded labor, they are migrating, and they are the bonded laborers and how they are making the bonded labor, they are making under the contract, and it is starting in 19th century. And we can see the it helped us for a faster development, economical development we are getting. At the same time, our people become in a pitiful situation where they can't come back, or they what we can say, once they went somewhere as a plantation worker or mine worker, then never they came back. And means one person went outside, means they, we can understand like that, that person's life already lost. That was the condition. So we can say that one is the, and people becoming more and more poor, and they are becoming more in the situation of poverty. And the British people or the East Indian Company or the European people, because of their technological advancement, they are becoming more and more powerful and more prosper in their country. In 19th century, hundreds of thousands of Indians, Chinese laborers went to work on the plantations, in mines, and in the road and railway construction projects around the world. From which countries people went? India, China, and other areas also. Up to 18th century, which countries was the richest countries in the world? India and China. These country people, which countries was richest up to the colonization period? That country people, they are thousands of people, they are hundreds of thousands, means many people they went for which work? Plantation work, mines, then road construction, railway construction, because they lost their livelihood. And in India, indentured laborers were hired under contracts. Please underline that one. Under the contracts they are taking the labor, then which promise return travel to India after some days, after working of some years, they can come back to India. Like that they are giving promise. And after they had worked 5 years on their employer's plantation, how many years they want to work? 5 years. Afterwards they can come back. Like that they are making the contract and they are going, and it is a bonded labor. In other words, we can say slaves or slavery. Then most Indian indentured workers came from the present day regions of eastern Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, central India, and the dry districts of Tamil Nadu. And these people went, which states? The UP, Bihar, central India, and dry districts of Tamil Nadu people went other countries to work under the East India Company or the European countries. In the mid of the 19th century, this region experienced many changes. Cottage industries declined because many people went away. So the cottage industries, what we had, that also becoming decreasing and every day, and it is declined. And land rent rose. The land rent, how we was giving 10 rupees, now they are increased to 20 rupees. Land were cleared for mines and plantations, and where the people reached in that area, as well as from where the people went in both area, we can see the same condition. All the forests they are clearing for the mine purpose and plantation purpose. In India also, Assam or in our Western Ghats, they cleared, the British people they cleared and they started plantations. And all this affected the lives of the poor. They failed to pay their rents, become deeply indebted, and were forced to migrate in search of work. Why these people, UP people or Bihar people or Tamil Nadu people, why they went away? Because of like this contract job, because there is no chance to get any food. Because of their family members was in that much utter hungry. That's why they was moving from one place to another place in search of work. Then we can see that one, and we know that in Sri Lanka, like that countries, in Indians are means our Tamil Nadu peoples are working. So when we studied in civics, we have seen that one, Sri Lankan Tamilians and Indian Tamilians. This is the one of the reason we can see many of the Indian Tamilians are living there in Sri Lanka, because they went as a what we can say plantation worker there in Sri Lanka. Then the recruitment was done by agent engaged by employer and paid a small commission. The recruitment agency, they was getting a small commission, and many migrants agreed to take up work hoping to escape poverty and oppression in their home village. They was suffering because of poverty. I said already, because of the utter hungry, they was ready to go away, and what they was thinking like that, we can escape from our poverty and oppression from our village. Oppression means in the olden days we know the casteism and the negative side of casteism. That oppression, one side the poverty and its sufferings, all these things they want to from these things they want to suffer. That's why they was ready to go away and ready to work. Then agents also tempted to prospective migrant by providing false information about the final destination, modes of travel, nature of the work, and living and working conditions. Why the agents they are saying all these false things to the people? Because how many people they are recruiting, according to that they will get a small commission. If 100 people going with the employer, then they may get 1000 rupees. For that money purpose, what they are doing, they are giving false information. All things they was giving about the final destination, where they want to go. They want to go to America, American continents, or in African continent, or in Arctica or Antarctica. They won't say the exact thing, false things. Then mode of transport, how they are going to transport, by ship or train, like that. Many false they was saying. The nature of the work, which type work it is, plantation work or road construction, railway construction. They won't give them exact condition in front of the people. Then the living and working condition, everything was very very pathetic. In a ship they was keeping like the cattle or meat or vegetables, how they are transporting, like that they was transporting people from one place to another place. Often migrants were not even told that they were to embark on a long sea voyage. They are going for a long journey through sea, also not said. Because we know what was our belief, if somebody is crossing the sea, we will lose our religion. That was the thinking of Indians. And the agents, even though they are Indians, they won't say that one to the people. Then if their people are coming to know that one, they won't go away. Because we know the traditional beliefs of India, those who are crossing the sea, they will lose their religion. Sometimes agents even forcefully abducted less willing migrants also. Some people they are not ready to go, but forcefully they are taking them also for work purpose. Okay, we will continue in next day. Thank you.